Hey, everybody on the stream. Good times. You've missed all of the witty and insightful things I've said.
And me as well, I've said things with wit.
I was mentioning that I quite like this dire lane ward up the top here. It really lets them know where the Visage is.
Yeah, definitely.
While at the same time, he's got his own one protecting him from this tri-lane in their jungle.
Yeah,
I
very
don't
smart
like the
placement by both
location of this
teams.
ward. I think it needs to be closer to where this tree was.
Yeah, exactly. Slightly up and just kind of there is the best spot.
Yeah, exactly. And once you eat that tree with the tango, it increases that vision again.
Oh, the ice path is going to block him off, but it's going to dissipate before they can follow it up. Liz really needs to drop a sentry ward down here. It's quite common for an offlaner to place a ward in that location, and it would deny him a lot of vision and mean that he wouldn't even be able to sit up where he is currently here. He would need to walk all the way back to there.
I honestly think that in all my days of offlaning, I've never had anyone counter like D ward when I warded there.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know why.
it's not something you often see in MMR unless you have quite a few people coming. Oh, and the net and the ice path come out, the leech sheet to follow up, but with that with the grave chill, he's just too fast for them to catch him.
Yeah, and that unfortunate stacking of the stuns there
Yeah.
meant that they didn't have him locked down for nearly long enough.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think they'll really be able to take this Visage down in the lane unless he's caught very out of position like he was before.
Oh wow,
He's
Nyx
trying
has
to get
already got
faster.
his 6. That's ahead of the Naga and the Puck. He's invisible. He's coming up here looking for a pick-off. He's going to try to
Oh,
go for the
they're going
Naga.
for the Naga. There's
Oh, and he has
no...
the illusion rune as well. That's a lot of damage, and she's
Ooh.
dead. Kira has to get right out of there. Paths in an interesting direction. Only gets the illusions.
The disruption comes out from the Shadow Demon, and the Soul Catcher actually hits on the Treon. The Leech Seed is thrown out, healing up Lisbine slightly, but that's going to be a kill for the Nyx Assassin with one last
Three
right click.
kills.
And they're
Killing spree
diving
for
for
him.
this as well. No, they're not going to. And I don't think it's a wise idea when he's just seen him do use living armor on himself.
Yeah, he wisely backs off there.
Definitely.
But
Yeah.
excellent rotation there from both the Shadow Demon and the Nyx.
Meanwhile, the anti-mage sitting at the top of the farm table right now at 29 to 5 already has his ring of health up and has opted for some early boots so he can outrun those ion shell creeps. He's going to be forced to last hit under a tower a little bit here because Earthshaker is of course pulling. Doing quite a good job.
A lot of damage on Puck in middle.
Oh, it definitely is, but we do see the power of that global living armor sitting at plus 8 HP regen. And it looks like the bottle is coming out.
Yes, indeed.
And apparently there are no DotA sounds. This is getting really annoying. Okay, that should have fixed it. In fact, I think the DotA sounds will be quiet now. That's quite funny.
Sad times for
But
Puck.
I figured out now why my audio was so low in DotA, because it was set to default device instead of my headset audio.
Right.
So that would probably be the problem that we faced the last couple of days.
Probably.
If anyone didn't know, myself and Daniel recently upgraded our PCs. Daniel was a whole system refit, whereas I was just getting a new motherboard. An excellent little dodge there by Puck. He actually used phase shift while going for the rune control. Nyx threw out a stun, but phase shifted the stun and then continued to pick up the invis rune. Oh, but he's got to be careful here, going right next to a sentry ward. Things come out. And I think he's going to be... Oh, another sentry ward's placed down. They can go for this.
Oh, he
right
has
clicker
no
reach,
idea.
disruption comes out. Soul Catcher on top.
Oh,
and
no!
the stun, oh
That was a terrible stun. Oh.
no! The stun, unfortunately, not going the right way, and Puck able to phase shift and jaunt to his orb in time.
You feel shame for that one, my friend.
Regenning some mana up with that bottle.
What's up? Visage is in trouble. He's gonna go down.
Yes,
Down he-
the tree punch.
Free punch!
There we go.
Ah,
Look at that
hard.
base damage. 96 base damage at level 4. Obscene!
Yes, Naga Harbour having a good little giggle about that one.
But really, this tri-lane is getting some kills, but it does come at the cost of the farm. The anti-mage being a lot more effective in bottom lane at the moment. Currently sitting at 43.7. The next highest is, of course, the Naga on that tri-lane. The Darkseer has managed to get quite a bit of farm in this off lane, doing much better than his counterpart in Visage, who's only sitting at 11 for 0.
Yeah, but that's sort of expected of a Darkseer. I mean,
we see the Visage Familiars trying to take down Lisbeen, almost getting her, but they get ice pathed up and are forced to go into stun.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
And the game sounds are working now. Oh, Naga trying to net one of the Familiars, but it apparently doesn't work on them at all.
okay. Pro tip.
I'm not quite sure if that is, but they have a weird kind of... The Spirit Bear can be ensnared, so I think it should.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, Snare even gets BKB targets, so you would think that it would get Visage Familiars. So, yeah, meanwhile, Nyx is winning his middle lane in last hits at least, sitting at 33 for 11, and a very awesome new double damage visual. Look at that. It's like lightning in a bottle.
And he does have a level advantage as well.
It definitely does. Almost sitting at level 9. Puck almost a full level behind on only 7 and a bit. Sorry, almost a full 2 levels behind.
Oh, Nyx is taking more damage than he would like. Oh no! The silence backfires. He can't. Oh, come on, turn it around, boy.
Oh, and he's Vendetta.
Oh, and he does.
The double damage Vendetta hit. That has gotta hurt.
That is a patient Nyx.
Somebody's on a roll.
The combat log.
Oh, and there's a killing spree going on, and we did not see it.
We didn't even. Treant Protector was on a spree, but Visage ends it, I believe, with his familiars who are now hiding in the trees. So, a bit of a revenge kill. Of course, he won't get the experience for it, but he does get the gold. So, Anti-Mage currently has his Claymore up as well, so we're going to see a pretty early battlefield here, I'm going to say. But he's taking a lot of damage from that Ion Shell. He really needs to take at least 1 point in that spell shield. It is 26% resistance at only 1 level. I think it's a very worthy investment over having a slightly faster cooldown on the blink of only, a 2-second increase.
Well, I mean, that's slightly faster. That's what.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Meanwhile, Puck has picked up brown boots for his tendrily feet that he doesn't even use. What a waste.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He does have 4 sets of feet, so he's going to need another pair of boots before that set's done.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures. Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
And yeah, we do definitely have 6.78 parity because the Nyx Assassin does have scaling parity. We're seeing some action on top.
Oh, there's
the Song of the Siren is thrown out. Lisbeen not level 6, so he can't see a Macropire Ice Path stack up. Oh, but Treant walks back in. I don't know if you saw all those heroes there, but the Nyx comes in with Brave Chill and a Solar Song. So
those familiars doing well by not they're not affected by that song, so they could just stun that and try to escape.
Radiant's mid tower.
You can get up. Nice little interesting little interaction. They are going to come around the back of this tower, see if they can catch anything. But it is watered, so...
could use a hand.
They can see them sitting next to that sentry wall.
Oh, good dodge at the ice bar.
Somebody's cooking mid tower's getting
so much work. You can see why Visage is such a powerful hero situation. Already has 2 charges up on it now.
Radiant's bottom tower
does have a soul catcher up. But he's out of mana right now. Only 3 more mana till he can cast it again. He has enough now. We might see it come out of the Naga. Oh, massive damage coming out of that. Should be the death of the Naga with 1 more
That's
right
4 in a row.
That's another kill for the Visage.
We have an invisible Nyx. He gets caught in the ice path. Good shot by Liz. Not sure if that was on purpose, but nicely done.
Unfortunately, there are no sentry wards around, but this Nyx has to be careful of the Ion Shell damage. He is now trapped behind the ground, gets hit by another ice bath. That Vendetta is going to run out quite soon. He's in a very bad spot. He's now visible, he's trying to TP out. Puck comes in, but the orb misses.
Oh, and it gets
TP's out from underneath 4 heroes.
Oh. What plays? Stayed in there for his buddy, got out.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Meanwhile, the Earthshaker support, there's something that would be good to look at is the hero levels. You can see the support of the Dire
Radiant's top
is...
tower's taking hits.
I would say that the Dire and Radiant is decent. He's only a level 5 on the Jackaroo, but both Radiant heroes are level 6 in the
The Radiant got one last
so
top
they're
tower.
doing decently in levels in that regard.
Nyx is going to be wishing he was in that jungle.
I was going to say, with the Nyx up at level 10 though, we're going to see the supports of the Dire drop off a lot more rapidly because he's going to be able to move around and just pick them off so easily.
Well, he really needs to start doing that.
He does.
Instead of sitting in lane farming, you Nyx.
The problem with this, of course, is if you have a very attentive Treant Protector, he can cast that global living armor on any of the heroes there, and if you get stunned, Vendetta hit or anything, it just gets absorbed by that damage. Shield,
Yeah, he should really be called Teammate Protector.
But yeah, if he has quick fingers, he can save anyone from a gank. Oh, the
He's found a puck, he has the Smith, it's not gonna be enough!
Oh, and he unfortunately attacked him, but you can see what I was saying about that living armor. Those missiles from release are going to be able to knock it down quite a bit, but Puck is able to jaunt away.
Oh, there's a Naga song.
Does throw out one stun, which cancels the song. The neck comes out, but a bit of a choke point in the middle there.
I believe the song was
back to back, and that's going to be the death of the Nyx assassin. Nice play by EJ.
I'm pretty sure the song was cancelled on purpose there to let that ice part do its work.
Does the stun cancel?
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Nothing cancels Song of the Siren.
Yeah.
It cannot be cancelled. Can't be distracted.
Good. I just happened to be right at the moment that the Visage Familiar
It's just a little bit more time there. They stunned her before and it kept going, so...
Yeah.
The Dire might want to mine their top
Sure.
tower.
It's just, I'm stuck in old Dota mode where it was a channeled spell and you just kind of...
Trouble brewing at
stood
Radiant's
there for
bottom
a
tower.
while.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Didn't used to turn... Actually, no, it wasn't quite channeled, but it didn't used to turn structures invulnerable. So all you would do is build like a base break Naga, and you just run in, use your ultimate, and then just kill buildings. You see some action going on the bottom. The Naga gets searched in, so the Nyx picks on the Darkseer instead. And ooh, the anti-mage is able to blink up and get the last hit there.
Twas an act.
Dire's mid tower won't last
on
much
his
longer.
lonesome right now. The living armor is completely gone, and anti-mage is on the prowl. Unfortunately, does get netted up. He can blink even under this net. I don't know if he knows that. But if
no levels
blink,
of nature's guys. No levels of nature's guys either for this Treant to get away.
Tower's taking hits.
He's very tanky though.
Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Meanwhile, the
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
But the Nyx assassin is going to take and the Nyx assassin. The Grave Chill comes out.
He's very slow.
Oh,
Puck's going to have to...
until Yorb, and he does join. Oh, but he comes out.
Let the war end now. It matters
Radiant's
not
top
to me.
tower's
Misclick
hurting.
there by Puck. Actually, no, sorry. He's only got level 1 of phase shift, so it only lasts 0.75 of a second. So unfortunately, not being able to jaunt to that orb before the Soul Assumption catches him. The Nyx assassin on the prowl. Oh no, he's missed the stun. On the Naga.
Oh, it is targetable.
An unfortunate ground click from the Nyx there.
She just kept walking. I don't even think she realized she was being attacked. There was no dodging there.
And the Nyx is only just up getting his dagon a few hundred away. And he has gone into that Vendetta again.
Can't do it through that living armor very easily.
The living armor is gone, but we see 4 heroes for the Dire side mid. So
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And the supports on the Dire side really need to pick up some sentries. If they just bonked one down the middle lane in preparation for a tower push, and some maybe near the ramp, kind of in this area, they would have a good view of the movements of the Nyx.
Oh, and he's going to throw out a stun, not really do anything else though, just to scare him a little bit.
Yeah.
As that as that invisibility runs out.
I think really the team with the ticking clock on them is the Dire at the moment. Visage and Anti-Mage are very, very potent split pushers. So even if they can't beat them in a straight up team fight, I think they have the advantage going.
A little bit of miscommunication on the Dire side with both Treant Protector and Darkseer getting the buckler. Both and the headdress. Both of them look to be building a mech.
Mechanism. That is quite unfortunate because, of course, the headdress can be reused to make a pipe, which Treant or Darkseer
Radiant's
could
bottom
easily pick
tower
up.
seen
Either
better
of them are
days.
Great pipe candidates.
Dire's
But
top
the
tower,
buckler doesn't go
you know the
into
drill.
anything but mech. A useful thing, though, is that the oh, we see a song
Dire's
set up
top
running in.
towers,
We're
you
gonna
know
see an
the
ultimate
drill.
from Treant. Captures only one, I think, and they're disrupted instantly. Not being able to get in range for the time. A nice
Dire
break
might
for
wanna
us
mine
by
the
top
top
tower
tower.
3. Visage is going to have to run in circles here. He's
Going
going to be
for
able to
broke.
soul assumption.
How about
the
that?
Familiar's getting the job done.
Dire's
The wall
top
is placed
tower's
down by
getting beat
EJ.
down.
It's going to get the Visage, but at the moment, another soul assumption is going to
Dire's
come
lost
out.
the top
And
tower.
it's just not enough to get EJ escaping with 30.
Oh, they're so weak. Look at that. EJ and Tar both escaping on very low health.
Meanwhile, Shockz uses the Nature's Guide and hides under
Dire's
the
bottom
trees.
tower's getting the business.
Also, Earthshaker picking up that Blink Dagger.
Nyx knows he's there. He just
The
ran
Dire
into him a
best
couple
do
times and he
something about
knows.
that bottom tower.
He has
He's
recast the
gone.
invisibility, so he's going to be running away. Is Nick's going to see him pop up in a moment? It doesn't look
Guess
like
what's
he's gonna
happening
follow
to
him.
Dire's bottom tower?
Silence.
Yeah, very lucky escapes there by the Dire side.
Dire's bottom
Very
tower's
lucky.
getting the
And
business.
we do see them pick up a sentry ward and place it in the middle lane there.
Finally.
The Nyx assassin
The Dire
has picked
best
up
do
a
something
Dagon
about that
recipe,
bottom
so
tower.
That should be flying out to him as soon as possible, but the courier is currently sitting at the secret shop.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom
Nick's
tower?
definitely
Dire
might be
just
very
couldn't
happy
save
about.
that bottom tower.
Oh. That's oh, he's picking up an energy booster.
An energy booster
For-
for the Shadow Demon.
The Shadow Demon. Well, I'm sure that's a high priority. 20-minute boots of mana-ness.
Mananess, eh?
Boots up mana.
So Turdle has picked up his Blink Dagger, so we're going to see some nice counter initiation from the Earthshaker here. If Puck goes in and lays down a Dream Coil, he should be able to blink in and slam.
Yeah, I like Mino's item progression. In the last 15 minutes, he's managed to pick up some a set of tangos and some treads.
Yeah, kind of
Solid.
odd that he would pick up a second set
Solid
of tangos after picking up the bottle.
Really weird.
Yeah, not quite sure why, because usually Puck wants to gain more mana than anything from it. And we do see another sentry ward placed on the ramp, which is very good work by the Dire. They're not going to be surprised by that next. So
Yeah, Puck's actually doing quite well in terms of last hits, but his farm just isn't there because of all of his
the Nyx
deaths.
has gone all the way round. He's actually taken this path and is sitting on the top there. And for some reason, I seem to be drawing like 8 lines at once. If you can see the mini map,
It only looks like one for me.
it's like a vector.
Oh yeah,
See?
mine does the same.
He tries to auto
But
switch.
when I-
Meanwhile, a big ultimate by Treant gets backed into an excellent Dream Coil, but the anti-initiation of the Earthshaker comes out. It's not too effective.
Somebody's
Oh,
in
and just
trouble.
the dagger.
Here's what's happening to Dire's bottom tower.
Excellent ice bomb is laid down by Loose. And the Naga comes back in, but gets Soul Assumption.
The
up.
Dire
We're gonna have
best
to
do
deal with
something
cooldown.
about that
He's
bottom
gonna hit it
tower.
off again. But it's just not doing enough damage here. He's gonna
That's
cast it
forward
once
roll.
more and he manages to get the Naga Siren
Dire's
and run
bottom
away.
tower's
A
getting
regen ring
business.
forms up. Is he gonna go back and get it? He really needs to.
Dire's
Treant
bottom
fighting the
tower got
Magnifier.
blown to bits.
He does pick it up, so that's going to be a nice regen up Massage. Meanwhile, I believe it was a 2-for-3 trade? Maybe 2-for-2, but this is the split push we were talking about. While this is going on, Anti-Mage takes out a bottom
The
tower
Dire
and
best do
pushes
something
the
about that
creeps
bottom
up to
tower.
up to the T3 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Anti-Mage barely present for most of this game. Doing his job though, farming away.
Exactly. He is at 8k net worth at the moment. We're going to be seeing a Manta style hopefully come out from
Dyer's
very
mid
soon.
tower could use
he
a
does
little
have enough
help.
money to buy up the Yasha now, which he should do as soon as he can.
Yeah, I'm disappointed the Puck. We haven't seen more action from the Puck and the Naga to come down and get this animage and deal with him.
Difficulties.
Oh, and Naga TP's in with the song already going. He's followed up by a Triumph 3-person ultimate. An excellent Fisher out from the Earthshaker, and Visage cleans him up.
5 in a
as
row.
well as the Dark Seed. Very bad engagement for him. The Puck ultimate only hitting on Shadow Demon, which will result
Oh, and he's
in
gonna
kills.
find him on the backsides.
Oh, but the Naga
Somebody's cooking.
it goes down for a hit. And we see under the tower getting attacked, and
Come
they
on,
called
this
the
ain't
good
over.
game.
That's wow. That's an early good
Radiant's
game.
top
For, I mean,
tower's
this
taking hits.
it's still a relatively close game. I mean,
I do agree that the Radiant definitely has a chance to snowball, and the anti-mage is sitting at 3k gold and split.
Looks like we
away.
lost one.
well, they've called GG, so
Yeah. Basically,
that
winning
is the
team
end of
fights
that game.
4v5.
Radiant's top
You can
tower's
see
in
the
bad
XP
shape.
graph, 12k
Someone's
in
dropped
favor of
out
the
like a
Radiant,
kid in
and the
school.
gold 7.5k ahead.
I'd call that a solid lead.
Yeah, it's definitely not an
Radiant's top
uncalled
tower's
for
hurting.
game, but I think they could have held out a bit more, because this team would have had a lot of trouble pushing uphill unless they had
Dyer's
extreme
mid tower's
initiation.
having technical difficulties.
I feel like Grandpa Joe is probably quite
Someone's
unhappy about
having
this game,
Technical difficulties.
just because he's really not done much. He's sort of prepared to do much later,
Exactly.
but
That's a
he
win.
hasn't actually had the opportunity to play yet.
Yeah, he basically was farming and he was almost ready to burst out of the jungle and go, I'm done farming.
Yeah,
But
but
no,
not
it ends
quite.
too early for him.
Well, there we go. Radiant victory. That's we're gonna call that game 1.
Game 1 of tonight. It's going to be a bit mucked up. I'm not sure if I'll upload the VOD for it because it'll be like chopped into like 3 sections and have minutes at a time missing, but we may anyway because there were some good plays.
All right. Well, on to the next one, I suppose.
On to the next game.
Shall we do that lobby again?
I think so.
Yeah. In gossip news, I believe that EJ and Liz
Yeah.
are a couple.
Ooh.
I believe.
You believe?
Well, she made a comment about cuddles at one point,
Yeah.
and this to me indicates that they are probably some sort of affectionate human peer bond.
Peer bond.
The nature of which I do not know.
That is funny.
Oh my. So have you got your invite to cast TI3 yet?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that came.
It's good that they sent them out early.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
It was really nice of them. Oh god, I wish this Tazad guy would shut up. He just keeps on spamming that same crappy thing over and over.
Keys and shit.
Yeah, spamming chat channel
Good lord.
with really bad trades.
That's what makes it the worst. The fact that they're not good.
So, we're gonna see all 5 people, and Archiael, for some reason, is in our channel. How dare he?
Who's in our channel? Archiael.
Archiael.
Get the hell out. Interlopers.
Do 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 do. That's the place to go. Twitch TV /specdoto, but with an A. Casters are ready. Yes.
We are now.
Hooray! Archiael. Oh man. Heading into our game 2. Alright.
All of our Twitch settings supposedly fixed.
Yes, they are definitely fixed.
Goodness.
Thank God.
And there, of course, has been